Hey friend, welcome back. This is the Daily Spark. Let's learn something fun today.
I love that.
Take a deep breath. You made it here.
We really are so glad you're here with us. Grab your coffee, your tea, or a cozy blanket.
Today we are talking about mornings. And let's be honest for a second. Mornings can be really hard. Sometimes waking up feels like climbing a giant mountain.
Oh, absolutely. The bed is so warm, the room is so cold. You hear that alarm beep and you just want to hide under the blankets forever. You just think, please give me 5 more minutes of sleep.
Yes, the famous snooze button. We all press it. You know, learning English is a lot like that morning feeling, isn't it? Sometimes it feels a bit scary. You might think, I don't have the energy to practice today. It is too much. That is totally normal.
It really is, but English is actually easy. It's just about connection, not perfect rules. You don't need 3 hours of study. You just need a tiny spark to get going. The exact same is true for mornings.
Right. People on the internet think you need a crazy morning routine to be successful. They say, wake up at 4 a.m., run 10 miles. It is exhausting just thinking about it.
I'm tired just hearing you say that. I love my sleep too much.
Exactly. But actually, building a simple 5-minute morning routine will give you a calm, productive start to your day.
Just 5 minutes. Time is like water in a bottle, you know? You don't need a whole ocean to feel refreshed. Just a few good sips.
I love that. Small minutes are like coins. Collect enough and you buy something big. Today, we will help you collect those first 5 shiny coins of the day. If you do that, you will feel ready to face the world.
Exactly, because how you start those first few minutes is so important. So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever woken up late, felt completely stressed, and ruined your whole day before 9 a.m.?
Oh, Mia, you are looking right at me. I feel like you know all my secrets.
I mean, we've all been there. It's absolutely the worst feeling.
It really is. You open your eyes and instantly your heart is beating so fast.
Exactly. Well, last Tuesday, I had one of those terrible mornings. I opened my eyes. The sun was way too bright. I looked at my phone. It was 8:15. My train leaves at 8:25. I jumped out of bed like a crazy person.
Oh no, 10 minutes. That adrenaline rush right at the start of the day is brutal.
It was awful. I tripped over my cat, Barnaby. He was not happy at all.
Poor Barnaby. He was just trying to say good morning to you.
I know. I was in such a rush. I pulled clothes out of my dark closet. I put on 2 different socks. One was black and one was bright yellow.
A strong fashion choice. Very modern, you know?
Ugh, very embarrassing, you mean. Then I spilled coffee all over my favorite bag. I finally ran out the door, breathing heavily. I looked like a total mess.
Did you catch the train at least?
I did, but barely. The doors closed right behind me. But you know the worst part? My energy was totally gone for the rest of the day.
That's the trap, isn't it? A bad morning steals your focus completely. Your brain thinks the whole day is a giant emergency. It feels like a tiger is chasing you, but you're just sitting at a desk.
Yes, you try to work, but you can't focus on anything. Every little problem feels huge. Someone sends an email and you want to cry.
It's a terrible habit. We let the morning control us. But it doesn't have to be this way. We can take control back.
How? When I wake up late, I feel like I have 0 control.
Well, a good morning routine is like putting on a winter coat.
A winter coat? What do you mean by that?
Think about it. Before you walk out into the freezing cold snow, you zip up your coat. You wrap a warm scarf around your neck. You protect yourself from the weather. A simple morning routine protects your mind from the stress of the world.
Oh, wow. I love that idea. It's like armor for your brain. It helps you improve how you handle problems later in the day.
Exactly. When you start calm, the rest of the day stays calm. Even if bad things happen, like a late train or a difficult boss, your winter coat keeps you warm. The stress bounces right off you.
That makes so much sense. But people always think morning routines take hours. They think they need to wake up at 5 a.m., do yoga, and drink green juice.
Right, and meditate on a quiet mountain for an hour.
Exactly, and nobody has time for that, especially not me.
That's the best part. You don't need to change your whole life by tomorrow. You don't need an hour. You just need 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes? I think everyone can find 5 minutes in their morning.
Absolutely. You just need to figure out the first 5 minutes. Let's show them how.
Well, let me tell you a little story about my Tuesday morning. My alarm went off at 6:30 a.m. It was pitch black. Well, let me tell you a little story about my Tuesday morning. My alarm went off at 6:30 a.m. It was pitch black, freezing in my room, and the bed was so incredibly warm.
Oh boy, I can already picture the disaster unfolding.
Exactly. I blindly slapped my phone screen, rolled over, and closed my eyes again.
Oh.
10 minutes later, the alarm screamed again. I slapped it again. I did this 4 times.
Ah, the classic mistake. You fell right into the trap. You decided to hit snooze.
I did. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at that phrase first. Hit snooze. It is that dangerous little button that delays your alarm for a few extra minutes of sleep.
But it is such a toxic habit. You know, an action you repeat so often you stop thinking about it.
Right.
And let's talk about the emotion behind it. When you hit snooze, you do not feel peaceful.
Oh, you feel deeply guilty. It feels heavy, like you're already losing a battle against yourself before your feet even touch the floor.
And then what happens? You finally get up 40 minutes late and you're in a terrible rush. You're running around the house spilling coffee and forgetting your keys.
It's the absolute worst way to start the day. The rush just ruins your mood instantly. You feel behind schedule all day long.
So true. So if hitting snooze makes us feel stressed and guilty, what do you think highly successful people do when their alarm rings?
Well, I mean, they definitely do not negotiate with their pillows. They wake up right away.
Yes, wake up right away. That means leaving the bed immediately, zero hesitation. The alarm rings and you are up.
And how does that feel? Let's contrast it. Waking up right away feels sharp.
Oh.
It feels incredibly powerful, honestly. Like you're taking charge.
Like you're the boss of your own morning. Sure, those first 5 seconds are physically brutal, but after that?
After that, you suddenly have real energy. Your brain stops producing sleep chemicals and knows it's time to go.
Exactly. Hitting snooze tricks your body. You think you're resting, but you're actually just confusing your biological clock.
Ugh, that makes so much sense. I always feel like a complete zombie when I delay my alarm.
Right? It completely steals your motivation. So we want to fix this immediately. Here's your use it tomorrow tip to wake up right away.
I'm definitely taking mental notes on this one too.
Put your phone or your alarm clock completely across the room tonight. Do not leave it on your nightstand.
Oh, wow. That is pure torture, but totally brilliant.
It forces you physically to stand up to turn off the noise. And once you're on your feet, the hardest part is already done.
So you're finally out of bed, shivering just a little bit, and your bare feet are hitting the cold floor.
Well, obviously, you stumble blindly into the kitchen, turn on the coffee maker, and pour yourself a giant steaming mug of dark roast coffee.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's exactly what my tired brain wants. Just give me the caffeine immediately, please. I'm useless without it.
But honestly, we're totally wrong to do that. If you want to actually improve how your body feels, don't reach for the coffee pot. You need to hydrate before you caffeinate.
Ugh, that is such a hard rule to follow. I mean, coffee is basically my entire morning personality.
I know. But first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
Now, a common mistake here. Many learners say in the first morning or at first in the morning, but the correct phrase is always first thing in the morning. All 4 words together like a team.
Let's talk about how that phrase actually feels.
Right.
It does not just mean early. It feels like a strict boundary.
Yes, it feels like planting a flag. You are saying before the world gets me, Before the emails start, I do this. It is your ultimate priority.
Think about it like a VIP pass at an exclusive concert. The VIP goes into the building before anyone else gets in line. Think about it. If you feed your hungry cat before you even brush your teeth, when do you do it?
First thing in the morning. Exactly. So what is the VIP in our routine today? It is a glass of water.
A glass of water. And we're not just talking about the dictionary definition of liquid here. We want to capture the feeling of it.
Interesting. Imagine a kitchen sponge that's been sitting on the edge of the sink all night long. It's completely dry, stiff, and basically useless.
Ah, that is such a good analogy. Your body is basically that dry sponge after 8 hours of sleep.
You got it. When you pour a glass of water on that sponge, it instantly softens up. It swells. It comes back to life.
That's exactly how drinking a glass of water feels. It feels like washing the dust off your brain.
It swells. It comes back to life.
That is exactly how drinking a glass of water feels. It feels like washing the dust off your brain. It brings back your natural energy.
And getting that natural hydration is such a powerful habit. You do not need caffeine to wake up if your brain is fully hydrated.
Honestly, this makes so much sense. So how do we make this easy? Give us the use it tomorrow tip, Ryan.
It is so simple. Tonight, before you go to sleep, fill up a nice big glass of water. Leave it right next to your bathroom sink.
Wait, not the nightstand?
Nope. Remember, your alarm is across the room now. You are already up. Walk straight to the bathroom and drink that glass of water. First thing in the morning.
Oh.
Moving straight from the bathroom sink, let's imagine you're standing there. The water is down.
Interesting.
You feel a tiny bit more awake. The day has officially started.
But your back is probably still a little stiff, you know? Your shoulders are completely tight from sleeping in a weird position all night.
Honestly, I call this next step waking up the physical machine. You have to get the gears turning.
The physical machine? Ryan, that sounds like a scary robot movie. I prefer to say we're unfolding, like a little piece of origami paper opening up to the sun, nice and gentle.
Unfolding? No way. That sounds way too delicate. We need a stronger image. Well, what do you think, listener? Do you prefer waking up the machine or unfolding? You can decide which one fits your vibe.
Whichever name you choose, the physical goal is really simple. You just need to stretch your body. It's the best thing you can do right now.
Let's talk about how that actually feels in English. To stretch your body is not just moving your arms around. It feels like reaching for a star on the ceiling.
I love that analogy. It is the best thing you can do right now.
Let us talk about how that actually feels in English. To stretch your body is not just moving your arms around. It feels like reaching for a star on the ceiling.
I love that analogy. It is the feeling of pushing away gravity.
I see.
You feel completely tight and then you just let go. It feels like creating space inside your own bones.
Let me say it so you can feel the rhythm. I need to stretch my body. 3 words. Each one lands with real weight.
Beautifully done. And hey, if it felt a little weird saying that out loud, do not worry at all. Everyone feels awkward the first time. Your brain learns so much faster when your mouth actually moves.
So while your arms are reaching up, you also need to take a deep breath.
Oh, this is honestly my favorite part of the entire morning. To take a deep breath feels exactly like opening a window in a dusty, closed room. You let the old air out and the new air in.
Yes, your lungs expand and the fresh air just sweeps away all the fog in your brain. It's that sharp, cool feeling in your nose.
And then your shoulders drop when you exhale, like a heavy backpack just fell off. It's pure peace. You just melt.
The problem is, people always want to rush through this. They brush their teeth quickly and rush to find their clothes. They're already thinking about their commute.
I mean, I totally get it. We all have busy lives. But taking just 60 seconds here will drastically improve your whole attitude.
It really does improve things, because when you refuse to hurry for just 1 minute, you gain serious focus.
Exactly. That focus stays with you when you finally sit at your desk later.
Oh.
You feel completely grounded. You're ready to tackle any problem.
So here's your use it tomorrow tip. After you put your water cup down, don't leave the bathroom yet.
Just plant your feet firmly on the floor tiles.
Raise both hands high above your head, look up, and fill your lungs for 5 seconds. That's it. 1 minute of total magic.
Your arms are finally coming back down to your sides after that wonderful morning stretch. You breathe out.
Got it.
You walk out of the bathroom and sit right at your kitchen table. You open your laptop. Instantly, your boss messages you asking what your absolute priority is today. What do you even say?
Well, honestly, you want to sound totally prepared, right? You don't want to sound confused. You need a phrase that shows you're completely in control. You need to declare your main goal.
That's the absolute perfect phrase to use here. Your main goal.
Really?
Let's break down how saying that actually feels. Because it's not just another boring, tiny item on a massive to-do list.
Not at all. I mean, it feels like an anchor.
Oh.
It feels heavy, but in a really comforting way. It's the one big prize for your day.
Yes, if you finish your main goal, you feel incredibly proud. Everything else you do is just a bonus. It takes real focus to pick just one thing.
It really does. But choosing one priority is a fantastic habit to build. It will absolutely improve your whole morning mindset.
Which naturally brings us to our second phrase. Because once you have that clear target, you want to get things done.
Which naturally brings us to our second phrase.
Because once you have that clear target, you want to get things done.
Oh man, I love how that phrase feels to say, get things done. It sounds like a powerful engine roaring to life.
It really does sound active. It does not mean you're just running around looking busy.
Quick warning though, learners often say get thing do or get thing done, but it's always get things done. Plural things, past participle, done. If you got that wrong before, totally normal. Now you'll never forget it.
It feels like forward momentum. You're crossing items off with absolute, undeniable confidence.
Exactly. It feels like you're a superhero of productivity. You're not just working, you're conquering.
Let's practice this protective energy right now. Imagine I'm that one annoying coworker who always wants to talk. I walk up to your desk with 2 huge cups of coffee and a totally random spreadsheet. So she walks in and asks, "Hey, do you have an hour to chat about this random data?" How do you defend your morning without being rude?
Easy. You say, I appreciate you asking, but I have a main goal this morning. Can we schedule this for later? Firm, polite, done.
Honestly, setting that boundary is half the battle. Once you say it out loud, you truly believe it.
So here's your use it tomorrow tip for this intention setting step. Before you even dare to open your email inbox, grab a bright paper sticky note.
Write down just one single word that represents your biggest task for the day. Just one single word.
Then stick it right over your laptop camera or dead center on a screen.
You literally have to touch it and move it to start working.
It forces you to acknowledge your intention immediately. You can't possibly ignore it.
Leaving that bright sticky note on your closed laptop brings us to the final and maybe most difficult piece of the morning puzzle.
Did you know that over 80% of smartphone users globally let the entire loud, stressful world into their bedroom before they even wash their face?
It's a wild statistic, honestly. We wake up and our very first automatic instinct is to check your phone. It's almost like a reflex.
Imagine this scenario. You slept beautifully. You feel totally peaceful. Then you reach over to your nightstand, grab that little glowing rectangle. What action instantly kills that morning peace?
You unlock the screen and immediately see the bad news. The angry work emails, the stressful family messages.
Exactly. When we teach the phrase, check your phone today, we're not just talking about looking at a simple clock to see the time. We're talking about an emotional invasion.
It really feels like opening your front door and letting 50 shouting strangers into your quiet, cozy house. It completely shatters your morning peace in seconds.
You instantly feel this intense, negative rush of panic. Your heart beats faster, and definitely not in a good way.
I mean, it completely drains your precious energy before your feet even touch the floor. You feel exhausted all over again.
Absolutely. And then, unfortunately, we do something even worse to ourselves. We start to scroll through social media.
Ugh, the endless, mindless scrolling. It's like falling into a deep, dark digital hole that you cannot climb out of.
Let's talk about how that phrase actually feels. To scroll through social media first thing in the morning feels exactly like eating a giant bag of cheap candy for breakfast.
That is such a perfect comparison. It gives you a quick, fake reward, but leaves you feeling sick, jealous, and tired just 10 minutes later.
Well, and your brain gets totally scattered. You lose all your natural focus for the important tasks ahead of you.
You know, you end up just staring at other people's highly edited, perfect lives instead of building your own real life. It's such a trap.
So true. Your mind deserves a safe, quiet space in the morning. You really have to protect it fiercely.
Which brings us to our final Use It Tomorrow tip. This one is incredibly simple, but it takes serious bravery to actually execute.
Tonight, don't plug your charger in next to your bed. Plug it into an outlet in your kitchen or maybe your hallway.
Buy a cheap, boring digital clock for your morning alarm. Leave the shiny smartphone out of the bedroom entirely.
Give your mind those first precious minutes of total freedom. I promise you, the internet will still be there waiting for you when you're ready. Let us gather up those golden words we used today. It is time for our word review.
Yes, we used some fantastic vocabulary. Let us start with the first one. You might have heard us say the word habit.
That makes sense. Think of a habit like a path in a wild forest. The first time you walk through, it's hard.
Fair point.
There are branches everywhere, but if you walk that exact same path every single day, it becomes a clear, easy road. You walk it without even thinking.
That is a perfect image. But remember, habits can be tricky. It's easy to build a bad habit,
Oh,
like choosing to hit snooze on your alarm every morning. Breaking it is like letting the forest grow back over that path.
oh.
Let us look at a brand new Use It Tomorrow example. You can say, I want to build a habit of reading before bed. I want to build a habit of reading before bed.
Perfect. Now, moving on, you might have heard us say the word energy when we talked about drinking water.
Tell me more. Energy feels like the battery icon on your mobile phone. When it's in the red, everything feels slow and heavy.
Interesting.
You just want to sink into the sofa. But when you have full energy, it's bright green.
I see.
You feel light.
Your eyes open wider,
Water gives you that green battery.
especially if you drink it first thing in the morning. For your use it tomorrow example, try saying this. A short walk in the sunshine gives me positive energy.
I definitely need sunshine on a Monday. Okay, here is our third word. You might have heard us say focus.
Focus is a powerful word. It feels exactly like twisting the lens on the camera. At first, the picture is blurry and confusing.
Oh,
Then, you twist the lens. Suddenly, one single object is perfectly sharp and clear. All the background noise completely disappears.
Maybe your dog is barking, maybe your phone is buzzing. But when you have true focus, you do not even hear them.
Yeah.
You are completely locked into your task. Here's your use it tomorrow sentence. Say, I need complete silence to focus on my homework.
Great job. Now, our fourth word is a very hopeful one. You might have heard us say improve.
I love this word. To improve feels like polishing an old, dusty mirror. At first, you can barely see your reflection,
Oh.
but you keep rubbing it with a soft cloth. Day by day, it gets brighter, clearer, and better. It's the feeling of steady growth.
Yes, it doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow climb up a small hill.
I see.
You're just making yourself a little bit better than yesterday. Try this use it tomorrow example. I listen to podcasts every day to improve my English. I listen to podcasts every day to improve my English.
and you're doing a fantastic job at it. Okay, we have one final word for today. You might have heard us say rush.
Oh, rush. This word feels incredibly stressful.
Got it.
Imagine your heart beating fast. You're staring at the clock.
Got it.
You throw your keys and your phone into your bag. You're running out the door with half your jacket on.
Oh,
You trip over your own shoes. That panic, that's a rush.
It's a terrible way to start the day. It's the exact opposite of when you take a deep breath and relax your shoulders. Really? We want to avoid the morning rush completely. So here is your final use it tomorrow example. You can say, please do not rush me. I want to do a good job.
Please do not rush me. I want to do a good job.
That is excellent. You are really mastering the feeling of these words.
Well, we have covered a lot today. How are you feeling about your mornings now? I mean, are you still dreading the alarm clock, or are you feeling a little bit inspired? Remember, tomorrow morning is a brand new chance. You do not have to change your whole life before breakfast.
Exactly. And you don't need to be perfect. Please do not try to do a 50-minute routine. I tried that once. I tried to do yoga, make a green smoothie, and read a whole chapter of a book. It was a disaster. I was just stressed and exhausted by 7 a.m.
Oh no, the green smoothie phase. We all go through it. Just pick one tiny thing. Drink a glass of water. Take one deep breath. Protect your energy, build that tiny habit. Those 5 minutes are just for you.
And learning English is exactly the same. 5 minutes a day is pure magic. If you just practice one new phrase every morning, that's huge progress over a year.
Yes, so here's your challenge for today. Try using the phrase, I'm in a rush tomorrow. Like we talked about earlier, if you're running late, use it.
Or even better, try to slow down so you don't have to use it at all. Give yourself those extra 5 minutes. Don't rush.
I love that advice. Well, we want to hear from you too. Tell us in the comments, what is your worst morning habit? Be completely honest. We already shared ours.
Yeah, mine is definitely hitting the snooze button. I hit it 3 times today. It's a terrible habit. But Mia's is running out the door and forgetting her socks.
Hey, it was only one time, and it was in the middle of winter. My feet were freezing all day. Never again.
We read all your comments, by the way. They really make our day. Okay, let's talk about next time. Imagine this scenario. You're at a networking event or maybe a big party. You're holding a lukewarm cup of coffee.
You're already feeling a little shy. You don't know anyone there. Then a stranger walks right up to you. They smile, look you in the eye, and say, "So, what do you do?" Oh, the absolute panic. Your mind goes completely blank. You forget your job title, you forget where you work, you forget your own name.
Exactly. It's the most common question in English, but it always causes panic. Next time, we're going to tackle that exact moment, that freeze. No more awkward silence, no more sweating into your coffee cup.
We're going to help you turn that panic into confidence. Honestly, it's easier than you think. You're going to love it. Trust us on this one.
Until then, take care of your mornings. Try that 5-minute routine. This has been the Daily Spark Radio.
See you next time, friends.